Hey y'all, good morning of sorts, afternoon, late night. I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you. We have gotten things far more than perfected. Jacob, we miss you. Hopefully I get to see you soon. I wanted to also come on here and give everybody some encouraging words. I know it's morning in some places, it's night in others. First off, to whom much is given, much is required. And much is required sometimes even when you feel like you weren't given a lot. Uh, there's been so much happening over the last, I'm actually coming to Nashville soon. There's been so much happening over the last few days, few weeks, everything. I just wanted to tell everybody, stay encouraged. It's always something that comes to, feels like at the time to break you, but it's actually to build you and to make you stronger, because everything that we overcome, it becomes a part of what we know and what we understand and what we've learned. And sometimes it takes a minute, but I just wanted to tell you guys to hang in there. It definitely gets better. It's working for your good. Definitely taking my own advice at the same time. Tonight's show here in San Francisco was crazy. The energy was on point. Everybody was there, filled with love, killing the stage. Tevin, I get so excited every time I hear him, even when I'm in the back, just going in. And Tamar kill every time. Energy, vocals. All the fellas come, they do not play. So when we come to cities near y'all, definitely come out. We had, the one Rocky show where sound, all of that stuff has been replaced. So every night the energy has been incredible. The crowds have been incredible. The shows have been insane. I just want to definitely tell you guys to come out. This following weekend will be in Ohio, and the show continues, from there. So it's definitely a really dope thing to be on this type of show and having a good time, and to be able to perform records that are 20, 25, 26, 27, 28 years old. In San Francisco, y'all showed up, y'all showed out, y'all did your thing. Thank you. New York, I'm actually coming to Brooklyn. I think it's December 11th. I'll make sure and I'll start posting more of the dates so that you guys can see it. I'll be for sure coming that way. Bring my mortician talents to Memphis. I just talked to a good friend of mine about actually opening my own and having some really interesting things to offer there. I think being around it for years kind of it's given me insight on what people are missing when they're going through one of the hardest times in their life. So I'll definitely keep you guys informed on that. Baltimore is not on the list yet. My album, incredible. One thing about it, I'm not purposely not saying anything. I think it's better when it's like, here you are. I'm not saying anything else that's not, because I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a liar. And sometimes the circumstances change things around what was happening. And trust me, this slow build is it's a good thing. And I don't want it to be misconstrued that, oh, she told us a lie when something happens or something changes. So I just don't say anything at all. I'm going to hand it to you. With the video, I handed it to you. With the song and who was on it, I handed it to you. And it just works better that way. I'm definitely not being weird by not saying anything about it. I'm just making sure that I just hand it to you. There's no sense in repeatedly talking about it when I know the reasons for its delay and that it was the right thing to do. It gets hard to keep explaining. So I just said, I'll just wait and just put it out because I feel like you guys gonna be real proud when you hear it. At least you're gonna know, like, oh, she wasn't playing. She went in and did her thing and did her job. Somebody asked about Atlanta. Atlanta is actually getting another show. The promoter and I had an incredible conversation about what transpired in Atlanta, and we are going to make sure that Atlanta gets another show, and it will be definitely be for the people that came the first time, because they simply deserve better. And it's the type of business where things like that happen, and I don't like for it to happen on my watch. And it's kind of funny because, I think people assume that the artists are in control of that, but it's actually quite the opposite. When we are hired and booked, we are in control of us, what we wear, and different things like that. But we're not in control of the other things. We don't even pick the amount of time we perform. That's something that's contractually shared with us, and there's a price for each thing, whether it's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes, all of that stuff. So when people kind of give artists a hard time, I really empathize with the artists that aren't comfortable with saying it and telling it like it is. I'm not one of them, because I don't mind saying what it is so that you guys have a better understanding. Sometimes people see me out and be like, I can't believe you did us like that. You ain't even come to our city. That's not me. The promoter brings me there. I'm booked there. I don't just wake up and decide, you know what, I'm going to Ohio. The promoter actually decides those things. So if it's, that's kind of what it is. You say, Monica, what you talking about? Are you listening? I'm talking about shows and bookings and how it goes, because I don't want people to feel like I'm purposely not coming somewhere. Sam, the promoter for this show that I was on tonight, he's a really dope guy, and he wants everyone to sit in the seats and enjoy themselves thoroughly. Chicago is back on for December. I think it's back on for December. I'll make sure of these dates. You said my energy is so peaceful. Patty Cake Baker. Oh, yeah. I keep my energy peaceful. I really was luck if you buck in my younger days, and it just doesn't fix anything. I mean, every now and then it still just kind of pops out, and you're like, oh, let me hold on to it. But my goal is typically to stay calm. Yes, we are still coming to New Orleans. November 11th is the New Orleans show. I'll make sure I put up the dates in an organized fashion where it goes from this coming weekend. If y'all hear that crazy noise, it's my air purifier and humidifier all going at the same time. So it sounds a little crazy. Don't pay no mind. Me and you have the same birthday. Oh, October 24th. I'll be 42 years old. I'm excited though. I have not celebrated my birthday in quite some time. Not that I'm against celebrating it at all, but I just didn't. It was a lot going on. I definitely oftentimes kind of put me to the back, but I'm gonna do something fun this year. Tonight's show was insane. Thank you guys, everybody that came out. Everybody that, oh, you say you remember when I was 13, Industry Blitz? For sure. For sure. For sure. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to you guys hearing, what we've been working on. You said, why did it moved so fast? Why the fuck you came way to Miami and didn't sing Why I Love You So Much? Dude. It's a very valid question. It's the way you asked. That's just not okay. But I'm gonna answer your question. It was in the set list, and again, we do have a set time, and